Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be an updated current household video. I think the last one I did was like a month ago and it was the Rake family. So this new family, without giving too much of the storyline quite yet, is actually just a descendant from my last current household. Hannah here, her last name was Smith. She was Romeo's wife's niece that she took in, and so I just kind of let them get all old and crusty and have kids and whatever, and I decided to kind of continue on the story with Hannah. But before I get into all of that, I just want you guys to take a quick peek at the world we are currently playing this family in. It is Sunlit Tides. Now, I had this town or world or whatever you want to call it for quite a while, but for some reason, with the lack of seasons and ability to really swim in the oceans, since like a lot of this is just water, I don't know, I just really didn't enjoy it. And now that I have seasons, I don't know, I find it just much more fun. Yeah, sure. Much more enjoyable, I guess you could say. I don't know. I just think it's a really, really, really pretty world. You can add a lot of different lots. I had no problems whatsoever adding what I needed to put into the game. And yeah, it's just a lot of fun. I got a little city kind of going over there, like a little strip with some nightclubs and condos and things like that. Kind of like the nightlife of Sunlit Tides or whatever. So I'm going to go ahead and take you guys onto where we are. I don't know if that was how you would say it, but I'm going to show you where we're currently living. We're actually in this little house here. Did come with the world. It's right across from Paradise Pools, and that is us. So this house here is really nothing special. Hannah, who is now Hannah Crewe, is really used to living a very lavish, lush life just because Romeo became very successful in his career. And her aunt was actually a really, really successful businesswoman. So together they were like shelling out the hundreds every day. They were rich. Beautiful, beautiful house. The cars, the whole 9 yards. But when the family split, I felt like it'd be kind of messed up just to give Hannah all the money. So they split it. And with that, they purchased this little house here. Now, despite the outside, which is just kind of very, you know, plain Jane, there's actually 3 bedrooms that fit quite nicely inside. It's like kind of a one-level rambler, which I love to like raise families in one levels just because I feel like the toddlers can get around easier, and I feel like, I don't know, it's much more easier. So this is what the outside looks like. Very minimal landscaping, lots of palm trees. I mean, we are in like, you know, I don't know, where are we? Like the Caribbean? No. I don't know, we're in the tropics, so you have to have palm trees. And the car they are currently rolling around in is the Extravagator 5000. That is actually Maddie's car. Her car currently, we don't have a space for it, so I can't really like show you, but I can tell you. It is a 2011 Land Rover Range Rover Sport. I don't know, that's just what that says. And it is, I think, actually like a white color. So that is the front of the house. Now going on towards the back, we don't have a lot of lot space, so this is pretty much it. We don't have any room to like really add anything else, but you know, it's okay. I mean, we do have a very nice sized covered little deck, and not to mention our backyard is literally like an oasis. Like, seriously, so beautiful. And I really do like the fact that now with Sunlit Tides, or not really Sunlit Tides, but the fact that you can swim in the ocean, you can actually swim to some of these otherwise inaccessible, I don't even know. I'm trying to use big words, girl, and it ain't working. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and show you guys inside of our humble abode. Right now, this is pretty much what it looks like. I don't think I changed too much. I kind of added a few new things, but I'll tell you what those are. This is the living room and dining room, kitchen, all wrapped into one gigantic room. Typically, I really don't like these open floor pans, but honestly, I think it works for this house just because it's kind of a beachy theme, and I don't know. Again, I like things to be open when I'm raising families, so that is that. That's actually Hannah, and then there's Maddie with their son, Brady, but I'll get into them just in a second. So that's just kind of what that looks like. Nothing special. This is the first bathroom, the guest bathroom, if you want to call it that. This is Brady's room. I really liked the color palette in this room. Typically not something I would aim for, but the rug was originally in there, and I just kind of stemmed off of that. I kind of like it. I think it's kind of cool. This is actually, we'll go right here. This is kind of a guest bedroom right now. They don't really have any like need for it or anything like that, but I guess when they have more kids, if they have more kids, because they're kind of going through problems right now, this will be a perfect little girls, boys room or whatever. It's just a really nice size, but for now, in case they have guests, just a guest bedroom, nothing special. Over here is where all the magic and baby making and woohooing happens. And it is the master bedroom. I really love this bed. I think it kind of complements the rest of the room and kind of the overall theme of the house, which is kind of like a Caribbean inspired beachy theme thingy bob. I actually don't know where this bedroom set or this bed came from, so I'm not even going to try to tell you. Just not going to even go there. And then we have our little master bath, which is quite nice. I hate the bathtubs, but for now we'll live with it, and kind of standard and basic and not a lot going on. So as for the family dynamics, they are married, obviously. This is Hannah. We'll start off with Hannah. So basically, like I was saying earlier, she's Romeo Rake's niece by marriage. So she had a really hard life. Her mother was just kind of in and out of her life, didn't really help raise her or anything. They actually lived in Bridgeport before this. Anyway, so she just kind of has always been abandoned, had a lot of trust issues, I guess you would say. She's just, I don't know, all over the place. Her main goal in life was to always become an actress, and so that's actually what she's doing right now. She's a key grip, which is level 3 in the film career. She's making $30 an hour. She's a Gemini, a full adult. She ages in 32 days. Her celebrity level is a level 4. Her favorites are songwriter music, tofu dog, black, and her traits are adventurous, virtuoso, kleptomatic, grumpy, girl always having problems, I swear. And she's also ambitious. And I think that pretty much wraps up the specifics about her, right? Now, her skills kind of look like this. She's excelling the most in writing, which is just, I don't know, something I was kind of pursuing when she was a little bit younger, but not really anymore, actually. But yeah, Hannah, she's I don't know, she's kind of overbearing at times, a little bossy, a little crazy. She kind of let herself go. She used to be in a like really healthy shape. Go check out the previous updated household, and she was a teen there, but she was just really skinny and petite and things like that. But obviously, after having a kid, you sometimes lose your shape, you know what I mean? Or you get too much of a shape, if you know what I'm trying to say. So I don't know what really happened between her and Maddie. They fell in love. I don't remember how exactly they met. I think they just met at the beach, because she was dating some old guy named Jeffrey Cook or something like that for a really long time. And she met Maddie, this kind of hippie-ish kind of dude here. He is kind of a nerd, geeky, awkward, just all of these things. But for some reason, I guess opposites really do attract, because she just fell in love with Maddie. And Maddie's just an overall good guy. Obviously a fantastic father. But, well, I don't know. They got together really soon. Got married. Still lived with her, I guess you could say, parentals, even though they weren't really her parents. And then, I don't know, once Brady came, Maddie kind of changed. Like, he felt Hannah was just too controlling, too overbearing, too just in his face all the time. And he also felt like she became kind of distant. So he started kind of seeing someone else in Bridgeport. And she found out. She didn't find out all of the details, but she kind of had an understanding that he was seeing another woman and couldn't stand the thought of losing Maddie. So she figured it was probably time for a new start. And without telling Maddie she knew of the affair, she just suggested that they pick up and leave. And, you know, for some reason, Maddie was just okay with it. He left the girl behind. And so right now they're trying to start a whole new life in Sunlit Tides. And I don't know how it's going to work out. You know, he likes Hannah. You know, they have a really good relationship, but at the exact same time, he doesn't know if he really wants to be with her, just because she's changed so much. She went from that sweet, loving, compassionate woman to like this crazy lunatic, really. He just can't handle her mood swings anymore. But you know, he's married. and he has Maddie, or Brady, gotta get the kid's name right at least. And I don't know, he's just trying to be a dad and a husband, and we'll see how it goes. You know, I don't know if they'll stay together or they'll break up. I can't really tell you, but I don't know. That's just pretty much what's going on. They're hoping that their romance won't, you know, set like the sun here in Sunlit Tide. So and yeah, so that's pretty much my updated current household of the Crewe family. But before I go, I did have someone ask me about this hairdo right here that Hannah's wearing. It's actually the same hairdo that what's her name, Kirsten's wearing in my Let's Plays. I actually did find out where I got this from, so if you still wanted it, I will actually link it down below, and you can go ahead and check it out for yourself. If the link works, I think it should, but in case it doesn't, then I don't know, but yeah, it'll be down there. So definitely check that out, and don't forget to check out my Let's Plays. I will have the playlist to those videos down below as well, and don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe, and I will catch you all in my very next video. Bye.